welcome back. I'm Ericka Champion Wise, Elite Independent Consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and we are right in the middle of a training series on productivity, time usage, and time blocking. Today's video 3, and I have a disclaimer for this one. I have a big disclaimer, and I'm going to get really close to the camera because I want you to listen. You ready? Listening? Okay. I can teach you paparazzi. I cannot teach you technology. And I'm going to talk a lot about technology on this video and things that I use to make my life easier. I cannot teach you how to do these things, okay? It is beyond me. Some of them I barely know how to use, and some of them I use really badly. I can't teach you these things. What I want you to do is learn for yourself. I've learned all of these things for myself. I've used Google and YouTube like they're going out of style. You do the same. I cannot teach you these things, mostly because I don't really know what I'm doing. I can't teach you these. You probably won't see videos on these on my channel. Google and YouTube are your new BFFs. Okay, so if it's something you don't know how to use, you do what I did and you figure it out the hard way. And I don't know what I'm doing either. So I'm not even going to attempt to teach you how to use some of these things. So agree with me that you're not going to ask me how to use these because I don't know. And I don't know how to teach them. And I'm not going to do a halfway job because that would be terrible and that's against my code of ethics for myself. Okay, so that is my disclaimer. I can teach you paparazzi, I can't teach you technology. However, the University of Google and the University of YouTube, you can be taught, I promise. So go do your due diligence. If you don't know what these things are, go figure them out. You can do it. All right, so this video is all about using tools to help you and to automate some things in your life and in your business. So, the first thing I'm going to tell you about is Calendly. I hope I'm saying that right. I may not be saying that right. It is a free and paid service that let people schedule appointments with you. I love it. I opted for the paid version because of my needs. If you're brand new or if you have a smaller team, you may only need the free version. So what it does, it lets me set up in the back end that I still don't quite understand an option where my team can go in and schedule an appointment with me, and it will automatically populate to my Google Calendar. I know it uses iCal and probably Outlook, but don't trust me on Outlook because I'm not sure on that one. And it is fabulous. And so what I do with it is I do my part. I set it up on the back end, and then I tell my team about it. Often. Very, very often I tell my team about it. I send them emails about it, I post in my team group, and it goes out on my team training site. Okay, and so my team has the option to connect with me one-on-one, and I offer them the availability of doing 20-minute phone calls. I get to pick the times. I get to set when I'm available. I get to tell them when to call me. It is fabulous. I highly recommend it, leaders. I highly recommend it. Why? How many hours do you spend going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with someone to try and get an appointment booked? Only to have the wrong time zone. All of us. All of us. Calendly fixes the time zone problem, first of all. I'm Eastern time and my team's spread across the US, and so we've got all the time zones there. And so when the link pops up for them, it shows them their time zone. It's amazing. It shows them their time zone, even though I set it up in mine. It makes it so simple and so easy. And I don't have to check my schedule. I don't have to be going messaging back and forth with you for 30 minutes to try and book an appointment. I send you the link. It's got my availability. You pick your time. We're done. And we're done. Then the system itself, not Ericka, the system sends a reminder with instructions that I set up to the person making the call. It's fabulous. It saved me hours. It might have taken me a few hours to figure it out how to set it up and a few YouTube videos, but it was worth it. And now I've got hours of my time back. Hours. And so this I highly recommend, especially for leaders who want to connect with their teams. Okay, the next thing that I use is ManyChat. Do not ask me how to use this because if you're on my ManyChat list, in the last couple of weeks you've gotten some really weird messages from me. As I've been trying to figure it out, I've been screwing up majorly and sending crazy stuff. So don't ask me how to use ManyChat, but there are trainings and stuff out there. But I do use ManyChat, and I do have sequences set up to auto message my team and all that kind of stuff. And so ManyChat can be very helpful. Understand, it's a learning curve. It's a big learning curve. You don't have to use it. The next one that I use is remind.com. They did make some changes. You can only have 150 people per class and only 10 classes. You can work within those guidelines, okay? And so I use them to remind my customers. And just remember, I'm going to repeat my disclaimer. I can teach you paparazzi. I cannot teach you technology. If you want to utilize any of the technology that I'm talking about, go to the University of Google and the University of YouTube, and you can learn just like I have, because these are great tools and I just can't teach you how to use them. The next thing that I use, and maybe the one that I love the most, this may be the one that I love the most, is Cinch Share. I may love it because their headquarters is about 10 miles from here. They're in my town. It's amazing. But I love Cinch Share because I can auto post on Facebook in every page I own, on my personal timeline, and in every group. And I hear you say, but what about the algorithm? You know what? I don't even worry about the algorithm. If you've known me, you've known me. I don't stress the algorithm. I do my part and trust that Facebook is crazy. And so I'm able to auto post on Facebook. This is a paid service. $10 a month, $9.99, give or take. It's right in that ballpark there. It's not very expensive, but for me, it is very, very worth it because it auto posts for itself. But I think my favorite part of this is that it saves all my old posts. And so every month in my team group, I do a Get Active on the First challenge. I don't have to find that picture again. I don't have to find the wording again. It's right there. I just let it repost. Easy peasy. I do another one on the 5th. Repost. I do a mid-month marker on the 15th. Repost. It's right there, and I can reuse a lot of these posts. It's amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. I just love it, and it helps me so much. And the way they've organized it, it's fantastic, and their customer service is out of this world. I love Cinch Share. I can't tell you enough good things about it. I highly recommend it. Now understand, there's a learning curve to this, but Cinch Share offers some excellent how-to videos on YouTube, and they also have a really active Facebook. They do a lot of training on Facebook, and it's more than just how to use my service. It's how to grow your Facebook viewers and Facebook parties, and they do all sorts of training for people in our industry. It's fabulous. The next thing that I use is actually something new for me that I just added last month. It's called Planoly, Planoly, Planoly. It is an auto poster for Instagram. I don't do a lot on Instagram, mostly because there's not enough hours in the day sometimes, but I do try to use it. Now this works with a business page and or a personal page. There's a free option and a paid option. Again, don't ask me how to use it because I really don't know what I'm doing there yet. I make a mess on that one. So Google that one, YouTube that one, Planoly. It auto posts on Instagram, and it lets me, it's another one of those things that I can automatically set up, and it will auto post it, so I use it for my business page on Insta and on my business Facebook. It's double duty done. It's great, and it lets me write. I use it mostly because I can have better captions. I don't have time every day to sit down and write a beautiful caption. I don't have that kind of time. You don't have that kind of time. So having the auto post option lets me, on like a Tuesday nights are my days that I do these. And so my brain knows it gets to be creative on Tuesday and knows I can come up with beautiful, loquacious, and wonderful things to say. And I can schedule out 6 or 8 of them, and I'm good. And I don't have to think so much. It's fabulous. I love it. The next thing that I use is Google Drive. So I have a Google Pixel, and I have my iPad. It's got my notes on it, so I'm not going to show you that. I have my iPad, and I have Google Drive on that and on my laptop. Google Drive is a cloud server for those who use Gmail. If you don't use Gmail, use Gmail. Go ahead, switch over. Again, Google how to use this because it's awesome, but my phone connects with Google automatically. It's great. It's a free app for my iPad, and it's automatic with my laptop. So I have all my files in one place. And so if I'm doing a picture sale, I can save my files in there, like Melody wanted this section and Sarah wanted that kind of thing. I can, when I'm out and about and I have just my iPad, I can type up articles that I'm writing, or I can keep everything in one place on a cloud server. I love it. I love it. And I can even have spreadsheets and things in there. Google Drive is the way I live my life. And I can share things. Solomon and I share things back and forth all the time. And it's a safe place, and I can share it with friends, and I can share it with teammates. I can even get links to share from things that I've put in Google Drive. I use Google Drive like my life depends on it, because my phone can die any day. Your phone can die any day. And so having a cloud server backup for the important things, or the things that if I lost them I could never recreate them, saves my butt. I love Google Drive. The next thing that I use is MailChimp. There are, oh my God, there's probably too many email options out there. MailChimp is just what my web designer recommended, and I use it. It's pretty simple, but I can create auto emails. And by I mean he. I don't know how to do those, and it's frustrating me that I can't figure them out, but I'm going to the University of Google myself to figure out how to set up auto emails in my MailChimp, so that when someone signs up for my customer email list, they get an automatic thank you. And then every Sunday I know I'm gonna have a sale, so I have a Sunday sale email reminder going out, and Website Wednesday reminders go out, and it's great. I don't even have to think about them. They just go, and I get the email and I'm like, oh, that went out. That's really cool. I forget that I've got, it's okay. And then, so the last thing I'm going to tell you is get a notebook for your brain. Listen, we live busy lives and we can't remember everything. And so this is my notebook, and it is full of thoughts and full of trainings and full of plans and full of ideas that I don't want to leave in here, because if I leave them in here, I will forget most of them, or they'll come out half-baked. And this is a safe place I can put them. The notebook travels with me all the time. I also have my trusty Happy Planner that I use every day. Every day with all my stuff in it. I love having that. Now that I've given you all of this technology that you're gonna do your diligence and figure out how to use, because your girl can't teach you, what do I do with it? Once a week, every week, I sit myself down and I carve out half an hour to use each thing. So half an hour, I schedule my Instagram posts. Half an hour, I make sure that my emails are ready to auto send. If I need to add a new one, I have that one. Half an hour, I schedule out my Cinch share. Half an hour, I check on my ManyChat and try not to screw it up, because that one's a mess. And so I set out that time every week, and all it takes me is just half an hour each thing. Now that I've got them figured out, those first figuring out, it's gonna take a little longer. And so I know it's auto going for me. And I don't even have to do anything else. I can take all of that time and go do something else with it. I can go make money. I can go sell jewelry. I can do the things that only I can do. If you have an assistant, this is absolutely something that an assistant can do. Absolutely something that an assistant can do. You can shift some of those things away to an assistant, because you can go and do what only you can do, which is sell jewelry, grow your team, train your team, right? So I love my technology. I love my technology. If you don't love technology, this is not for you. If you love technology, run with it. Figure out how to use them. If you figure them out better than I do, come teach me, because I still got some big bugs that I can't figure out. I cannot figure them out. But it's okay. We're all going to learn together via YouTube and Google. I hope this helps you. I hope this, once you get them sorted out and figure out how to use them, gives you so many hours of your life back. It is worth that front end figuring out to have the hours that you're going to have later. I promise you. Good luck. I'll see you later.